Hey guys, little video on my garden this year. Not really a garden. During our scandemic COVID-19 scare, been sitting at the house a long time. I've been just redoing and updating everything I had. So I redid this flower bed. It's been here for years. Bunch of grapes. There's a raspberry. The raspberry never goes anywhere, but I'm leaving it there. She's okay. A couple of them started back from the ground. I always get a bunch of grapes. They're the muscadine. I don't know if you see those in there, but there's a bunch of them. They always grow every year. I come out here nibble on a couple of them, but nobody really eats them except for me. They taste okay. They make your teeth hurt. They're kind of sour. Put a bunch of tomatoes, asparagus. I like things I don't have to mess with, and tomatoes, all that stuff is super easy. Strawberries and asparagus, they just do their own thing. These blackberries, patchy thornless blackberries, they make nice big blackberries every year. They're delicious. Put some good dirt in here. It was a bad idea to put this large pine nuggets or whatever they were. I don't like them. They're a mess. I wish I'd have put just like the Nature's Helper or the Scott's topsoil, something with a lot of wood fiber in it, like you see over here. I redid it all over here. Just put a ton more in here and built it up a little bit. I'm usually competing with the animals to get any of these berries. They eat them faster than I do. Here you go, as you can see, one strawberry. The red side of it's eaten. I'll get lucky, I might get a couple of them here, but I don't worry about it too much. It's just for me. So, but let's talk about a couple of things I did. Planted a bunch of tomatoes and cucumber seeds. I just threw them in a bucket. Those I bought like that standing because I put them in some topsy-turvies, but these cucumbers, I'm gonna have millions of them. They just put them in a bucket with some topsoil and a little water. They're already sprouting. Took less than a week and a half maybe. Here's a couple little blueberries I transplanted this side. I had a huge fig here that never did anything, but I moved it to the other side with some other figs. So they were great. Had some blueberries even all over that little one, and I guess a deer came back and just ate the tops off of both of them completely. So I just caged them. They're both starting back at least. I made 3 little cages, or I'm sorry, trellises out of old bamboo like this. I just cut the big poles. Worked out great. This is just a good idea if you want to try it out. You have bamboo or something of the sort. Use zip ties. Just kind of thought of a design here. And I used these, I mean, of course, these I had to get. These large metal ground stakes. Knocked them in the ground, put them in place. Got some goji berries here. Nothing growing yet. Hopefully they come out. But go to the other side real quick. Yeah, that's the only reason I bought those planted ones, although I probably won't need them. I'm gonna have a ton of tomatoes and blueberries, or I mean cucumbers, it looks like. Here's another little trellis I made. Again, out of a couple of poles. I had this one little thing here, but it needed to be higher for this vine. It has the prettiest purple flowers. I mean, it just makes amazing flowers. Got cold, they all kind of died. But it'll make some more hopefully here pretty soon. But it's my favorite vine. Comes back every year. Again, I don't have to mess with it. That's the best. Little sand cherry, it's been here forever. It never really gets bigger. I don't know if it doesn't get enough water during the summer. But this is about its max height. Tends to kind of stop at that. I just redid this deck and deck over. I'm gonna make another video on that pretty soon. It's almost like it's a wood restore. It's like brand new. It's like a giant rubber coating on everything. But that'll be another video if you want to see it. My house and my brother's house. Here's another trellis I made. So I made 3 of these just out of old bamboo. I think it worked out great. These are cold hardy kiwis. They're finally starting to blossom. They've been here for about a month. That one's already got some leaves sprouting out finally. So maybe not a month, but close. I'm just glad they're taking off. Once they get a good start and get established, they'll take off from there. Filled that up full of dirt. It was losing a ton of dirt in there. That's one of the areas I moved a lot of bamboo from. Just tons of bamboo growing through it all, so it took hours to remove it all. These blueberries have been here for a long time. This wall, this is that rampart 12-inch wall block, or one of them, who knows, but made all these walls around here. They're huge. Blueberries, they make a ton of blueberries. This year again, they look yellow. I'm not sure if it's cold weather. It's been an odd year. All the trees are a little bit off colored except for that first one there. It looks normal, but it's still got fruit on it. I added this additional set of walls here this year. Put some more banana plants in my bamboo just to try to contain it, because it doesn't grow through the yard now, at least. Hopefully it'll stay in this setup. You know, the raised bed's the best way, so looks great. This is something I was really happy with. There's like 4 things in here. This bottom one, I just put some good Scott's topsoil again, something like that. Put the seeds and it has taken off. It's supposed to be parsley, there's some cilantro. I think I only see 2 of them, but there's supposed to be a ton of stuff in here. Maybe oregano, but I only see the 2. There's a 3rd one maybe right here. But anyways, stays there all year. Just come out and grab it when I want it. Maybe if it'll grow up in that top one, I'll just leave them up there too, because I don't always want to walk down here. And this year, my figs, I've had this big fig over here. This is the one I was talking about. It's I removed it to this side because I want to add some more figs. Maybe it'll help it. I wasn't sure if it was going to start up. I mean, I figured it didn't die, but I moved it over here to this side now. There's like 3 little buds coming out of this big guy here. I don't know if you see that right there. So he'll be fine. He'll come back. I've had that one many years. It gets big. It never grows any figs hardly, which is very disappointing. So there's 4 more of these guys. This one here says a turkey fig. I tried to look up something on him. Has different leaves. Looks completely different than the other ones. Maybe it'll be a better producer than the other ones. I don't know. This apple tree is a couple years old. Was wanting some apples. It only made me 1 apple this year though. Didn't make anything last year, so hopefully my additional apple tree will make something happen. So I got 2 apples. My little pear tree, he's been here a couple years. This is its 2nd year, but it's made a ton of fruit. As you can see, it's got like 13 pears on it and some peaches. My neighbors always had 2 peach trees here. They were huge. They've gotten in bad shape and cut, and then they'll regrow, but there's peaches all over this, as you can see. And they're always really good, but they're not mine. So I got me 2 of my own here. It's got me a little orchard going on. Anyways, if you got any suggestions or ideas or what you think, just leave it in the comments or subscribe. Thank you.